Hey, YouTubers, what's going on? Andy Boom here. I'm actually doing first recording for my channel, so bear with me if there's any issues. So today, I'm actually trying out a game called Warface. Now, as you can see, I've already played a bit of it to get a feel for it. Really liked it, and just wanted to share some of the things I've picked up on it thus far. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and get into the mods. Let's let you see what I'm working with. Now, to be honest, I have spent $15, no more than that, on the game so far. And it actually was able to get me a lot of decent gear. So that actually does give you a good edge on it. Now, with that being said, I'm primarily working with a Elite FAMAS F1 because I do like assault rifles a lot. And I'm also working with the Elite Bonilla Nova for a shotgun. Now I'm trying to get a sniper rifle, but those are a lot harder to get. With that being said, I also have the Viper set. So for the helmet, it gives an enhanced radar up to 16%. For the chest, just increases the armor, which as your armor goes down, it will refill back up additionally, depending on how much armor you can fill up to. For the hands, I actually has increased a regeneration speed that comes in handy. And then boots just increase movement speed, which, especially if you're doing things like control, that's going to give you a bit of an edge. Now, that being said, I've probably put in maybe 20 hours into it already. Now, if anyone wants, I can always do a start over from the beginning, just so people can see how I leveled up. Otherwise, I'm just going to go straight into it and let you guys see what I'm working with here, okay? All right. So we're going to start with the random matches, and we will see what we get. It really is kind of a grab bag. Now, keep in mind, the way it works is you are assigned a power rating. You can upgrade your gear, your weapons, pretty much everything. The higher your power rating is, it increases your damage, but it also helps reduce your damage taken from people who are at a lower level. So if you are higher, that's going to give you an advantage. Now, there are a few things that are kind of broken, such as there is a burn effect on some weapons. Those are really high-end tier. Now, if those hit you until that burn stops, which can last, I believe, up to 10 seconds, you don't even begin the regeneration process. So that's 10 seconds you have to run around with generally little to no health. And it can burn you down to zero, depending on how much damage they do to you initially. All right. So, looks like we are going to Pripyat. Let's do this. It looks like I'm actually the highest in power, so that might be a little bit overpowered on this side, but we'll see how it goes. Alright. So, Deathmatch. Right, double tap the crouch to do a little slide. There you go. They also have an event for the New Year where you select lanterns. As long as you do that, it actually allows you to got me. That actually allow you to buy certain power-ups and ideally get to the stronger weapons. Oh, sorry there. Where are you? There we go. Heal. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that sliding tactic is really powerful if you can get that in. I still haven't quite grasped it yet, so I'm working on that right now. Reload anytime you have a break, because this thing runs out fast and it's a recharge. spawn on me? Yeah, so you've got the radar in the top left. It shows you once people fire. That way you can kind of track down where they last were. Usually lasts, I think, about 5 seconds. And if they run, it actually travels with them, so you can kind of see their movement. Now, I have played a lot of Call of Duty when I was a kid. Yep. And so I do have some tactics. Alright, let's see. We are winning by 1. First to 35, I believe. Wins it. There we go. There you are. Headshots are the money shots. Those lanterns. Now they also have things like fireworks, which is just another added bonus for the game. But it actually does. Yeah, and those can actually help you with buying upgrades, achieving quest stuff, so you can get additional items. Because things like grenades, throwing knives, healing kits, those run out. So unless you actually spend your own money or do a quest for them, they won't last you very long. Yeah, it does have a pretty strong auto-aim system compared to a lot of the games like this that I've played previously. So as long as you actually just have the gun aimed where you know their head level would be, it usually will help you with a headshot. I'll wait 5 seconds here. And there we go. Oh, I saw you. Controls on here are a little bit hard to work with. It's one of the major drawbacks, I'd say. So sometimes it does get a little more difficult to do quick turns. I may have to adjust the sensitivity rating and see if that actually makes a difference. And look at that, MVP. Yeah, that was a pretty close game. There we go. And that's the quest they have, where if you get lanterns, it can help you get these keys. You get the keys, it can help you try and get things like this, which that was the effect I was talking about, burn, where it actually inflicts. Here, let's go back to that. Per second, 21 damage for 15 seconds. So that's 15 seconds that people don't regenerate. That can actually be pretty game-breaking towards the end. Now, weapons like this can be upgraded up to 700. Most of the general weapons can only go to 600. This one actually already starts at 400, so that's pretty high. Now, like I said, the higher your power rating goes, the more damage you will deal, and the less damage you will take from people of equal or lesser power ratings. Now, on top of that, this also has bloodlust. So after kills, 50% damage. So this is actually a really decent weapon. But getting it, chances are pretty slim. If you look here, most of the drop chances, such as the assault rifle, 0.037%. So most likely not going to happen. The only way to actually get it is if you actually earn the keys by doing daily quests. And then every time you actually make a purchase from either the 30 or the 300, it actually adds those stars to it. So we're working up to 1,000, but it's got 14 days, and I've already been doing it for 2.5 days. So I would say that as long as I don't slack, yeah, I should be able to get to that weapon fairly easy. It's got lots of in-app purchases. They even have things like auctions, Last Samurai, which this is actually really cool. This actually allows you to bet on yourself, so you can actually build up more and more coin to invest in powerful weapons, but it also disables the power. So everyone's damage is equal. So it just depends on what weapons you have. Like if you, for myself, I've got these purple weapons, which are actually close to the end tier of the game. Now you've got the orange, I guess legendary, as you can call it, and those will obviously do the most. So if you're doing the samurai, the higher tier weapon, bigger advantage. Now I also find that because of that, sniper rifles become extremely overpowered depending on which match you're in, just because one shot and you're dead. So that's kind of hit or miss. Anyways, let's go into one more match here, and then we will see where we go from there. Now, that last one was Team Deathmatch, so let's try and do Control this time. Controls are always fun, since you know where they're going to be focused at. It's just a matter of getting the best positions, so you can actually catch them coming in and out of the zones. No, I'm not gonna lie. I have gone up against some people who are pretty overpowered as well. So if I run into anyone who's in the 400 or 500 power range, usually unless they just bought everything and they have no skill whatsoever, they're going to dominate most of the game. So those can be a little bit disheartening, but you work with them, you see what you can do. All right. Gotta wait for 8 players so we can get in there. There we go. Now that Nadas 640, yeah, he's going to be a problem. So if we can even pull off a close loss, we'll probably be good. Otherwise, he's probably going to dominate most. Most of my weapons probably won't even do damage if I did an entire clip right at him. But main point of this is control points, so I don't necessarily have to kill him if I can survive long enough to hold down 2 positions pretty firmly. Well, I see someone's already coming from here. Yep. Oh. Cannot slide if you actually are aiming down your sights, so... There we go. Get that A. Alright. Got him. One thing I do like about this with control is you generally know exactly where one's going to be headed, so it's just a matter of trying to get there first. And there's Nadas. Yeah, one shot. Reload while I can. Looks like one of them are already on fire. really where it is. Now you gotta be careful with that handgun because if you run out of ammo, it will allow you to populate the handgun, but it doesn't count every single time. Sometimes it's automatically reloads your weapon. And if you're counting on the handgun to defend yourself, that can sandbag you, but let's see. So we are definitely losing by a lot. Oh, nice. Actually got him. Oh, yeah, dodge, duck and weave. Okay, there we go. And I held down as long as I could. There we go. Get back on there, and it's still ours. Yeah, we're definitely not going to win here. 4 points left. Even if unless we capture all 3 at once. Yeah. But it was a good try. And MVP. Nice. Alright. Well, folks, this is the end of my first episode. I know it's kind of quick here. If you guys have any requests on games you want me to try, I'm open to pretty much everything at the moment. So let me know in the comments down below, and we'll see what we can play again. Alright, thanks for watching, and have a great day.